Welcome to Recollection Mall. If you were a mall rat like me or spent your formative years at the mall, then you've come to the right channel. Have you ever gone into your childhood or teenage or adulthood mall and ever wondered, I could have sworn that there was that store there. So let's take a trip down memory lane and go into the history of that mall in your home state. So stay tuned. Every Wednesday, I'll be doing a mall history of the oldest mall in every state in the US. Please subscribe and leave a comment or memory about your time at this mall. Thanks. Alphonse Bach migrated from Berlin to New York City in 1926. In 1932, he established an industrial design firm and soon became recognized for his tubular steel furniture creations. Bach relocated to suburban Stamford, Connecticut in 1937. At the end of the Second World War, he entered the realm of the real estate development. A 15-acre site lying 0.8 miles north of Stamford's Center City was to become the first regional shopping center in Connecticut. Designed by Alphonse Bach, the first phase of the Motor Age merchandising mecca opened for business on March 26, 1947. Charles Moore, mayor of Stamford, cut the ceremonial ribbon. The $9 million Ridgeway Center contained 46 stores and services, with 110,000 square feet of retail space on a 20,000 square foot parcel. Tenants included W.J. Sloan Home Furnishings, Pennsylvania Drug, Dina's, The Lowry Company, Chizzini and Slenderella Figure Salon, and construction commenced on a second phase in February of 1950. This southern block of stores included a 6-story professional building. Also opening up was a 3-level, 72,000 square foot Sears and a single-screen cinema. Originally known as the Navis Theater's Ridgeway Theater, it showed a first feature on August 31, 1951. In 1951, Bach added a 3-story office tower as well as a 6-story office building that was added in 1956. The third and final construction phase entailed the addition of a central store block. This housed the 2-level, 37,000 square foot Saks 34th Street, which opened for business on April 29, 1958. A Grand Central Market grocery was housed on the basement floor. Ridgeway Center now encompassed approximately 225,000 leasable square feet and housed 46 stores and services. Ridgeway Center was acquired by Ridgeway Center Associates, a New York City-based joint venture, in October of 1960 for $5 million. The center was 367,000 square feet and had parking for 1,000 cars. In 1965, Saks 34th Street closed. It reopened as Gimbel's in October of 1965. The complex was sold to Silverstein and Mendick in October of 1976. By the mid-1970s, though, the shopping center featured 40 boutiques, a mall within a mall complex. By the mid-1980s, Ridgeway Center was well past its prime. A remodeling and expansion was first proposed around 1982, but that was bitterly contested by local residents. Several years of litigation followed, with the plans finally being approved by the city. The mall would begin to face new competition with the opening of the Stamford Town Center, a downtown redevelopment mall opened in stages between February and April of 1982. In 1986, Gimbel's closed. It would reopen as a Sage Allen on November of 1986. By the early 1990s, Ridgeway Center was described by the New York Times as a hodgepodge of lackluster architecture punctuated with vacant stores. In December of 1992, Sage Allen closed. Grand Central Market vacated their basement level store at around the same time. The Sage Allen space sat vacant for nearly a year, with Marshalls moving in late 1993. The Marshalls moved temporarily into the upper level of the vacant Sears. In early 1996, Sears closed. By this time, the way had been legally cleared to begin the long-awaited shopping center remodeling. The old Saks Sage Allen structure was demolished and replaced with a larger building. This housed several big box type retailers. A 47,000 square foot Bed Bath & Beyond occupied the ground level space. The upper level contained a 27,000 square foot Michaels and a 33,000 square foot Marshalls. A 60,000 square foot Stop & Shop supermarket was installed in the basement. The professional building was demolished and the entirety of the shopping center structure fitted with brick facades, pitched roofs, and spans of glass. A multi-level parking garage was also built in the northwest corner of the site. Stores in the original shopping center, such as Salvatore's Restaurant, Fava Shoes, and Baskin-Robbins Ice Cream, carried over. The renewed Ridgeway Center was now dedicated in May of 1998. It enveloped 331,000 square feet of retail stores and 29,000 square feet of office suites. There was now 37 tenants, including Staples, CVS, and Old Navy. Greenwich, Connecticut's Erstad Biddle Properties bought an interest in Ridgeway Center in July of 2002. In 2003, they began to refurbish and re-tenant space in the South Store block. The movie theater had been shuttered in the year 2000, and it was reconfigured as part of a LA Fitness. Adjacent office space was also gutted and incorporated into a new fitness facility. A. Modell's Sporting Goods opened in September of 2007, and 4 years later, Erstad Biddle established full ownership of the shopping complex. Today, the anchors as of June 2023 were Burlington, who moved into the old Bed Bath & Beyond space, Michaels, Marshalls, Old Navy, and a Stop & Shop supermarket. What do you remember about this mall? Leave a comment below, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.